Hello everybody, and welcome back to another One Piece Burning Blood video. My name is Silvokiji, and welcome to the Zone Gaming Go. So, this is a very interesting version 2. I say interesting only because I had no plans of actually doing this, but it was requested by an unknown person that I won't name, and so I'm going to go ahead and do a version 2 of Luffy, 2500. Now, as you know, my previous guides at the beginning did not actually list the basic combos that people, like either A1s, A2s, combinations they can actually perform, and it wasn't really as detailed as the later guides that kind of followed them. So, you know, I'm kind of attacking each one of those a little in my own little way. Yeah, even though I don't have Crocodile or Blackbeard, I know I have, you know what, I don't care. So, yeah, Luffy. So, first off about Luffy that we want to actually kind of discuss is he's a 2,500 point character. He's Devil Fruit. He's very versatile in terms of like movement. He is a all-around character. He is a heavy rushdown role character. And I had listed down some stats because I completely forgot I had this in this guide that I made. So for speed we put 4. For power we put 2. For range we put 4. And for utility we put 3. Size we put small. And you know, that's just the gist of it. So that's basically kind of like a general idea of exactly where Luffy stands in terms of against other characters. I personally love this character. I think this is probably one of the best anchor type characters you can have, only really because of the awakening. The rest of the moves is okay, but you know, the awakening is where everything's all at when it comes to playing as Luffy. But before we actually get into Luffy's like ultimate and awakening, we have to actually talk about his bare bone moveset. So we're going to talk about the A combos, and then we're going to discuss each individual move and basically kind of discuss how those moves can actually play off. But before that, passive abilities. Now, Luffy has an irregular hitbox allowing him to avoid certain basic combos. He also has the ability to break Inaru's Logia without Haki, because, you know, canon. And Luffy cannot be petrified by Boa Hancock. So there's 2 characters he can specifically counter against, Boa Hancock and Enel. Enel's a Logia, period, and, you know, Boa Hancock's petrification. In case Gorn gets a Blackbeard, Boa Hancock combo, which is really hard to fight sometimes. Luffy makes it so he cannot be a victim of that petrification. I know against one of the players, Poetic, who used to play with Blackbeard and the Boa Hancock combination, he was the first one that on the channel that actually showed the death combo there. I didn't think about it at the time that Luffy could have worked as an excellent stoppage for that combo, but no one really played Luffy, so he was kind of forgotten. Now Luffy, or this Luffy in particular, is usually you know, it's looked over upon for Luffy 3K or Luffy Gear 4. That's generally because his awakening reliance is kind of what puts him in the hole compared to those 2 other characters. So Luffy has 5 hits here, and for his basic combo, ending in Gum Gum Bazooka. So before we actually talk about the A combos there, so there's a 6 combo period, let's talk about exactly how far Luffy travels with his attack. A lot of characters do travel with their attacks, but Luffy travels awfully far. So we're looking at a good, you know, a good distance between them. Like, you saw how far it was against Sabo, and you know, just gonna do a basic combo there. Like, if your opponent makes a mistake, you can literally punish him across the field in some way with your combo. Like, of course, you can always run forward and do a running attack or something like that, but his basic combo there gives him the, it propels him forward, allowing him to actually hit his opponent pretty easily, which is pretty cool that he actually has that ability. So, let's move on to these A combos. So, okay. Oh, hope everybody's ready for this. I haven't done this in so long. This is... okay. So, after his first hit, he can utilize the effects of Gum Gum Barrage, Gum Gum Bullet, and Gum Gum Bazooka. Those are special moves. I'm not really going to kind of do what I usually do in the second guides, because this is a version 2, so if you're watching this one, you most likely saw version 1. So basically what I mean is you can do, you know, oh my god, I'm doing all that work. Got Gatling, that's a combo. You can do Bazooka, you can do Bullet. All that is combo. Most of the time you see people do it after the second hit just for the extra damage output there. But sometimes, you know, if you kind of thinking, oh, your opponent's going to try to press against the bullet, you can just straight to the bullet on the first hit and you'll just be done with it. There you go. Have fun with that. So after the second hit, you can pretty much do any of the other things except Gum Gum Barrage is no longer an actual linking move because it knocks your opponent so far away. But Gum Gum Bullet and Gum Gum Bazooka work just fine. Okay, so the third hit here is a little bit, you know, there's a nothing. You see how he has the movements there? The reason he does that because it's a double hitter here. So you know, I do 1, 2. I can do 1, 2, 3. I can't do nothing afterwards. 1, 2, 3. The only thing I can really utilize after that third hit is, well, another basic hit. Okay. So after the fourth hit, we can do the same thing we were doing before: Gatling, Bullet, and Bazooka here. We can do all those same moves there after the fourth hit. That is a lie. That is not true. You don't have access to Bullet anymore, actually. Yeah, you don't have access to Bullet. But you still have access to Gum Barrage and Gum Gum Bazooka. Now, Gum Gum Barrage or Gum Gum Gatling, similar to how hit number 2 worked, hit number 4 is not a combo either. So you can kind of go all there, and it's too far to actually do a little combo there. Now, you saw how it actually, number 2 actually hit better than number 4 because of how far the character was hit. Now, I say this isn't a combo, but if the opponent is against the wall, it will be a combo. Okay, so let's move on to his range attack and everything else that this guy has to offer. So range attack here is a far-reaching sweep. I love this sweep. It's amazing and knocks the opponent away, causing a little stagger on the opponent. Like, it's very good to use. There's no real combo afterwards after you can do. No potential. Like, I'm trying every button I possibly can to kind of demonstrate why I can't do anything afterwards. Of course, you have to go for like a switch out or something like that. Like, I'm probably going to try to bring an ace here. So, ooh, that's too late for me. Let me try to bring an ace here. So it's a little bit far away. So in the terms of like an actual combo, I can see it working when it's like on the wall, but you know, far reaching, you might have to try trial and error with all that there. Okay, so next up here, we're going to be showing, ooh, excuse me. What am I? Running attack. Yeah, we're going to be showing the running attack here. Like, we're going to move on to the guard break and heavy guard break afterwards. Running attack comes first. No, wait. Duh. Okay, my bad, guys. Combo. I forgot he had a whole different one. Oh, my goodness. Woo. Just yeah, when he goes into his combo here, he's able to use a different sweep attack here, or range attack as I call it. Okay, here's the thing. So we call it sweeps. It's been, me and Rohawk call it sweeps while commentating, only because we played a lot with other people and we call it sweep because that's kind of technically what it is. But it's actually a range attack. But you know, if I say sweep, I mean range attack. So this move here is not a combo. It will never be a combo, you know, to utilize for your moves here. But you can do some stuff off of it, which basically kind of works for it here. So you can try to do some Gum Gum Barrage. We can knock the opponent away. We try to go for a bazooka. Ooh, my bad. There we go. Go for a little bazooka here. And knock the opponent away. So there's still combo potential in that range move, but what we usually call it, we just like straight up call it a mix-up combo there, because it really has, it shouldn't be hitting as much as it should. I mean, doesn't. That makes no sense to me. But utilize it like you would any slow sweep attack. Just like whenever you think your opponent is going to mess up, or just out of the blue, if you're just going to like, dude, man, that was, jeez. That range on that punch on that first hit is amazing. It's too good. Okay, so talk about the range attack. Let's move on to the running attack. We're gonna talk about the guard break afterwards. So running attack here is a far-reaching attack here. Like, you see his arms wailing away. Like, that's pretty awesome and cool there how it actually works. Like, it's very wide and it's also very fast. It creates a light stagger here, so you're able to use like some stuff afterwards with, you know, predictable and everything like that. So you can probably use your ultimate, or you can switch a different character for a safe switch in after running attack, or you can just like, you know, do the basic and just, that messed up, and 1, 2 punch, and all that damage comes out. One of those, this is like the most explosive damaging move he has, is Gum Gum Bullet. Doing that at +2 is so devastating. Your character might as well be dead. Okay, so moving on here to your guard break button. So guard break, or square X, or you know, if you're using the other controller, I don't know what it is it's a far-reaching attack there. You know, you might be thinking, is this a unity chain? Let me go ahead and show you that it is not. Hopefully I'm not wrong, and I'm just like making myself seem like a liar. Yeah, it's not a unity chain. But it's pretty cool though. Like, the move itself creates a good spacing for Luffy in case he is trying to go gear second or trying to get some space for his opponent. So it works out very well for him. It's not really a good thing to use like a lot when it going against, like when actually going up against fast opponents because of how slow it is. And it also is his flash counter. But it won't knock the opponent away as a flash counter. It'll make the opponent kneel. So it's a different effect there. Okay, next one is the heavy guard break here. Heavy guard break. Oh, why did I do that? Okay, your heavy guard break basically is a grab move. So we got the first initial, then we got the slam here. It's 3 hits all in total. If your opponent wants to flash counter this move, it will actually react like here. That's where the actual hit actually. So, but in order to flash counter it, they'll have to flash counter it like on hit. So it's one of those weird flash countering moves there. Okay, so this move does a ton of damage and can be comboed, of course, with some of his other buttons, but we'll get to that when we actually talk about the character more because we don't want to reveal everything too fast. Okay, so let's move on to your unique buttons, I believe. Yeah, let's go to unique buttons. Like, we're going all out of order from what this guide is telling me to do, but yeah, I don't care. Okay, so unique button number 1 here is just your basic running, not say running, basically a long range stretch punch. Yeah, so this is Gum Gum Pistol. It's like the main move he uses within the One Piece anime series. And then you have the kick here. I love this move because, like, I just love it. It doesn't do that much damage. It's like the equivalent of probably 3 basic hits, but it can be comboed for like your Gum Gum Bazooka here. I'm not. Okay, I'm gonna do it one more time. Do it one more time. Damn, I never. Okay, one more time. You know, I quit. But it can be done. Let me go ahead and express that it can be done, and it is there. It is apparent, and yes, your ultimate may be able to work as well. So the first one here is his first unique. The second one here is his down unique. Utilize both of these buttons very, like, you know, rarely because it has a very big lag time when coming back. And something I should have mentioned earlier about Luffy is that Luffy's appendages, like his arms and his legs, are extensions of himself, so they can be hit. So if someone was to hit your fist, they could. That's just how it is. Like if you were being burnt or something, it will react as if you were getting hit by it. That's not true, but you know, that's kind of the idea I'm trying to put in your head, that your body is basically, even though you're stretching out, it's still part of you. Okay, so next up here is the special buttons now. So special attack, as you already seen already, is Gum Gum Barrage, Gum Gum Gatling. You can keep on pressing it over and over again here to get multiple punches. This move itself can also go up against a lot of different other moves, like of course, like basic attacks and stuff. It offsets a lot of stuff. So a lot of the times what's going to happen is your opponent's going to offset this like crazy, but eventually you're going to beat them out because of course you're doing 35 hits in this attack here. Now special unique is the Gum Gum Bullet. So special unique is insanely powerful, as you already seen already. It does so much damage to your opponent. It doesn't reset anything, but it's just like a lot of damage overall. It's just huge. This move actually does have a little special property as well, if I'm not mistaken. Let me read this here. Okay, it does more damage if the opponent is crumpling. Like if they're kneeled to the ground, it does a lot more damage to them. Okay. So what move can I use to make him kneel? Oh. Okay, this is just a little bit more. I mean, it's not a lot, but it's a little bit more. Okay, so the next move here is the special guard button. Special guard is Gum Gum Bazooka. No, you cannot hold this button, but this is his unity chain. So when you actually utilize this, Gum Gum Bazooka, bring another character in, have fun with them, do some stuff, come in, do the 1-2. Okay, that missed. Made me drop my combo because I was talking. That's why I dropped it. It probably wouldn't have hit anyway. So yeah, Gum Gum Bazooka is also like a go-to thing for him to actually utilize. It's like, if missed, it is very punishable, but the thing about it is that it's a very fast move. Like, you can just pull it out in a lot of your combos. Like, it can pop out in any time between first, second, or fourth hit. So your opponent has to watch out for it, especially when you're in close proximity against Luffy. Going up against close proximity Luffy is very difficult. Like, compared to Luffy 3K, this Luffy is probably the more close combat variant in terms of how he can actually fight his opponents. So jump attacks here. Your first is your jump attack, which is a sweep that knocks the opponent sort of weird type state. This can be comboed in a little bit with Gum Gum Bazooka, actually. I believe. Gosh. There we go. Whew. Okay, then you have your, your rapid little kick here, just your jump unique. The rapid kick works excellent because most characters only do one hit when they do a jump unique, and it's kind of punishable when they're missed, but Luffy, he's able to possibly get an offset and just kind of like space out your opponent. But now afterwards, if your opponent does manage to block, you are basically open for a run attack, so you got to watch out for that, but it's pretty cool. And also, let me tell you guys right now, the jumping attack is a good crossover move. So when you're actually fighting against your opponent, you can actually go for crossovers pretty easy. It's really scary to actually fight against it, especially if you're fighting against a short-range character, or short character in general, like kind of Soba is. You gotta look up for spacing a little bit easier, but just look at the epicness of how easy it can do. He can easily miss it as well. As you can see, you can't really do a like if I'm trying to go this way, I can't really do a cross up like on the side that easily because it kind of just goes over him because of how irregular that jumping attack actually is. But it is something that can be utilized from all the other sides. If you're going against a giant character, that dude get hit. No ifs, ands, or buts. Okay, so next up here is your R1 ability. R1 ability is something Luffy does have. Pressing R1 goes in Gum Gum Balloon mode. While in Gum Gum Balloon mode, you take armor damage, which means your opponent hits you, you're looking pretty healthy. So let's go ahead and put it normal. Okay, don't do a guard break. Okay, come here. Oh my gosh. It's so difficult when you want your opponent to do something. There you go. I just want you to do basic hits. Oh my god, I quit. I quit. He is doing nothing but demon fist and I keep trying and I keep falling for it. Ha! Come on, just hit me. I quit. Well, let me just tell you right now, it does knock the opponent away a little bit. Okay, there you go. Dang, jeez. That's all I needed to show. Oh, I'm done with you. Go away. Come here. There. You know, a professional would skip. I'm not a professional. I'm not going to skip. You're going to watch me failing for a good minute. Okay, so, yeah. When you're in balloon mode, you take armor damage, and you also kind of make your opponent flinch a little bit. You also get a new property, Gum Gum Storm. Look cool by pressing the attack button, as well as your special button. No, you cannot do a bullet. No, you cannot do a bazooka. But what you can do is do Gum Gum Bullet Storm and go in the air. And then do this. I'm just playing. That won't work. I wish it would work. Actually, wait a minute. You can do it in gear second. That's what I remembered. Okay. Maybe. I don't know. Okay, so now for special movement. Special movement, you already seen me do it. It's basically like a propeller type move. So it's actually, you know what? I'm gonna be professional. Gum Gum Rocket. There we go. Gum Gum Rocket puts the person in a kneel type state. It is very, very rangy. Special movement being a move that you can actually charge. You don't really charge to do more damage. It doesn't do that much damage. It charges as the delay. You can just kind of wait. Like if you're waiting for your opponent to come down or something or whatever, you can use that Gum Gum Rocket delay timer to kind of get the edge on that. So after that, that's pretty much it for Luffy. We're going to go into his awakening so you can kind of see exactly what all the properties moves are. I'm not going to show you everything here because it's not even really needed. I already showed you the unity chain of the move and exactly. So, yeah, here we go. I did not. Look at that damage, so much. Okay, yeah. So Luffy is a combo unit chain character, so that part is out of the way. So for his awakening, he actually goes Gear Second. I'm not going to show you every move in Gear Second, but he is extremely fast in this mode. We're going to show you the speed of all of his special moves here. This is Gum Gum Jet Gatling. As you see, the range is more. So you remember that second hit that really doesn't hit properly? Well, now it hits properly because the range move actually is further away. And then let's go ahead and do 1, 2, 3, 4. Yeah, there you go. The range move is, I mean, the range of the Gum Gum Jet Gatling is good enough that he actually can hit the opponent. All those M's that basically didn't hit before are now hitting now. So Gum Gum Bullet is super fast. There's no slow wind up for your move, so you can easily just come to your opponent, just go do 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 do. I don't know why I did that. I don't know why I did that again. Just want to do this. So the delay is completely gone. And remember that thing I was talking about a little bit earlier before? Let's go ahead and do that, see if it actually works, actually. It does not work. Okay, you know, each his own. So basically, everything becomes faster. There's really no way around it. Jet Pistol becomes faster. And also look at these side steps. Look at these good, beautiful side steps. Look at these. They're teleports. They're basically teleports. You already know Luffy has amazing sidestep potential, which I didn't mention before. His sidestep potential is really good, but in this form, it is like, oh my goodness, it's godlike. This is like going Super Saiyan, basically, in One Piece Burning Blood. Okay. Other than that, none of his moves actually do gain other properties here. As you can see from the move list, nothing really is added to the thing. Considering the fact that he is in this awakening. I mean, it does tell you like these moves change, but that's pretty much it. You know, everything is kind of still the same, except for, you know, Pistol looks a little different, and it also is, you know, it basically is displayed different. But Jet Pistol is like a really cool move too. Everything basically stays the same here. Let's go ahead and that was very interesting. I didn't know you can do that. So, I did say I wasn't going to show you everything, but I ended up showing you like most of the stuff. Like, if you can manage to get a good combo with Luffy 2500 while in his Gear Second mode, like with +1 or +2, you pretty much are doing the ultimate. So, for his ultimate, what we're going to display here is a mid-range kind of setup move. He starts with Gum Gum Pistol. It's a good range to it. As you can see, I was able to hit Saba, whatever, you know what I mean, from far away. There's actually a little story about why we pronounce that name differently, but you know, next time. Good damage, and there you go. Stay in your little chibi form for a little bit, and boom! So, that was basically Luffy 2500. You know, I would show you some combos, but, you know, I don't really care. This is version 2. He want combos. You can watch all the videos of Poetic or other people like Rose play as this character professionally in the TheZoneGamingGo tournaments. If you want to participate in the TheZoneGamingGo tournaments, all you gotta do is send us a, ask on our Discord. Discord link is in the description below. I hope everybody have a good day and enjoy playing One Piece Burning Blood.